Is CHIA a scam? Well, I think so. After all, I've got over 35 years experience of market analysis and trading, and I'll explain why I think it's a scam. CHIA network scam. Firstly, I started farming CHIA on the 7th of May, that's 2021, and I stopped farming on the 14th of May, by which time I had about 140 plots. So I concluded that ordinary folks like me and you had no chance of winning any CHIA. The reason being the exponential curve of the network space. When I started farming, EIB, that's exabytes, was 2.8, and when I ended it was around about 4.9 EIB. And so when I did the maths, I realized that it was already too late to have started farming CHIA on the 7th of May. So what's the CHIA network space right now? Let's find out. What's my CHIA farms network space? Look at that, 14.5 EIB. Now when I stopped it was what? 4.8 EIB at 3 months. Now it's 8 months. So how can this work? How can this estimated work? If 3 weeks ago I had 3 months chance of winning, now less than 3 weeks later it's jumped to 8 months. That's the nature of the CHIA scam. It's even worse than that, which I'll illustrate. It's not just that the network space is exploding. No, it's not just this. This is where I started. What is it? 2.5. This is what the networks. It was already too late. It was around here when I started. When this graph was up here, that was the peak, and when I stopped it was around here. And since I stopped, it's gone took off like a rocket. But that's not the real reason why it's a scam. That's the reason why you got no chance of winning, but it's a lot worse than this, as I illustrated this video. It is a scam, unfortunately, folks. It's not just that you'll never catch up to the network space. Oh dear. So basically, CHIA in effect is a scam. You are being scammed out of your time, energy and resources in pumping up the CHIA bubble. Pumping this this is the bubble. The stock price, the price of CHIA is just to cloud you, to suck you in. Oh, you could win. You could win. Oh, my God, I could win 1,500 CHIA, 2 pair of CHIA coins. That's $3,000. You got no chance. That's just to suck you in. It's cleverly designed scam. I have to tell you that. I fell for it for a few days, 7 days. I fell for it, and I was like, wait a minute. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to be experienced. How did I get sucked into this stupid scam? But it's even worse than what I thought at the time when I stopped. This is the hook to suck you in, and this is the reality of why you've been sucked in. They need to grow this network space for a reason, which I'll explain why. It's to pump you in. The reality is this: it's a bubble that's being pumped only for insiders to profit from. Those who got pre-farm, pre-CHIA coins, i.e. those who are mining before the network space took off. What's happened there? Where has it gone? Let me just press refresh. There we go. It just went off for a second. So those who got pre-farm CHIA coins, that's what the scam is for, and those who farmed CHIA before it took off, before the network spec took off to above, say around here, but even before then, so probably around mid-April. So all those who mined before mid-April, when it was around 500 pibs, yeah, pico, is it petabytes, picobytes, or is it peta? I can't remember now. So around this mark, if you farmed before then, which probably you didn't, you probably jumped on board during May when they had that announcement. See, they announced in May, right then for around the 3rd of May, where is it? 3rd of May came the big announcement, right, Chia, everyone, come on board. Come on, all you suckers. Get on board the Chia gravy train. Look at the price. It's going to rocket. Whoa, whoa, everybody. All the suckers gone. I got around 7th. And I stopped at 14th when I realised it's a scam. But all those who mine, say, before 20th of April, they had a chance of winning some Chia. Or make at least something. You know, look at this network space. Was nothing. Nothing. In March. You had all this time to get in early. That's ordinary folks like me and you. The pre-farm, they had, I don't know how many million, countless millions. You know, I can do the maths. So here we got, so it started in March. Yeah, so call it 1st of March. Yeah, just to be clear. That's when it will extend. It'll probably extend back, obviously, but not by much. So you had March, April, May, June, call it 4 months then. March, April, May, no, it's 3 months. So the number of coins in circulation, Chia, is 4608 times 2 times 30.5 times 3. So that's the number of Chia coins that has been, that's nothing, that is it? We've done this right. So only, alright, let's give it 4 months then, so it goes back further into beginning of February. So only, say, 1.1 million Chia coins have been awarded so far, and that's generated, and it took all of this to generate that, yeah? Network space growth, and that's the price. Currently around, call it $800. So that's the value of all of the coins times $800. So it's about 9. Well, let's divide that by 1 million to get. So it's $900 million. Yeah. Let's put the currency. That's the value of all of the Chia coins that has been farmed to date. 900 million value, market value. Chia, $900 million. That is to get the Chia network space to a level where no one can catch up to it. You know, nearly 15 exabytes. So in my opinion, Chia is the ultimate Ponzi scam. It's the ultimate Ponzi scam designed to profit the insiders. Even worse than this is that Chia is apparently going to IPO. That explains it. A lot of it is going to be, Chia is a company that's going to IPO. Obviously the blockchain is separate, but here's the sting, the scam. Here's the knife in your back. Knife stabbed into the back, like something out of The Shining. You know, you're getting stabbed in the back by those who created Chia. And there's the nature of the scam, the dynamics of that which are the untold millions of Chia coins that have not been farmed, that will be owned by the Chia scam. Chia Incorporated. Chia Scam Incorporated. I don't know what they're going to call it. So the multi-billion-dollar valuation that CHIA INC will be based on the network space. Yeah, that all you fools, including myself, I'm a fool. I didn't waste much. You know, I wasted about 7% of my NVMe 2 drive's life on it, and I've got 14 terabytes used up on a external hard drive. So I can delete that and external's fine. 7%'s gone, whatever. And obviously electricity away. So it's not a big hit to me, but there are a lot of poor idiots out there who spent money on new hardware. I've not bought any new hardware. They spent thousands and thousands and they're not going to make a single coin. And it's even worse than that. It's all for CHIA Scam Inc. to be based on the network space that, well, you've been farming, and the pre-farmed coins that CHIA Inc. will have. Let's do the math. First of all, let's find out how many. I think it's 10 million pre-farmed. It should be something like that. Let's say CHIA pre-farmed. I never looked up on it. What was it? 21 million? chia pre-farmed? It can't be that high. Yeah, let me look. Is it 21 million? What is the chia network strategic reserve? 21 million? It would take 21 years for the community farming to generate equal amount of chia. Oh my God, it's even a bigger scam than I thought it was. 21 million, that's on current price. Let's do the sums. Oh, we can just copy here. 21, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That has a market value of 16.8 billion free chia coins not farmed, held by insiders. $17 billion of chia coins IPO. Let's IPO that, will be times 20. Market cap of chia IPO, it's going to be times 20, with something like between times 15 and times 40. So it's going to be a wide range. Let's do times 15. At the low end, times 15. At the high end, times 40. I can't. It's not going to be that high. It's not going to be 70. Like, it's not going to be. It's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. It can't be that high. $300 billion market cap. That is the ultimate scam. Now you understand. Now we understand the true nature of this scam. That's what it's all about. A $300 billion IPO. 300 billion. Let's just make it a round number. 300 billion. CHIA INC. Scam Inc. IPO. That's what it's all about, folks. That's why they have sucked you in to this black hole. Oh, it's a clever little scam. It has to be clever. Do you know why? Because to suck the likes of me in, who's got 35 years experience. Obviously, I did not expend any money, any fresh resource. I used existing from here to here. From here, I stopped being sucked in here. All of this, the only purpose of you farming is to justify the $300 billion CHIA IPO. That is the only reason they have you farming. Obviously, some farmers are making money. The giant Chinese pools with around 5 exabytes, they're making virtually all of the coins. Because you can forget about joining a future pool, because they'll never catch up with the network space. Say over a month, a new pool makes 1 EIB of network space. That gets added to this 15, and this 15 will have added, say, another 2. So it'll be 15, 17, 18. You can do the maths. A new pool with millions of people all over the world. Well, not millions, hundreds of thousands farming. So 1 divided by 18 is percent. That's a 1 in 18 chance of them winning one of the 4,608 blocks. Now we can do a simple calculation. Yeah, 256. Say they get 256 blocks times 2 coins. Then times that by $800. So that's about $400,000 spread by 1 million plots. That's per plot. So if I'm part of that pool and I've got 140 plots, I will make. That's not right, is it? Oh no, it's not. What am I on about? That's gigabytes. That's terabytes. So I've got terabytes. 14 terabytes times that. So I could make, yeah, you could make about $5 per day theoretically, but in reality they would not win a direct percentage. The actual win would be probably 1/3 that, because it depends on the. I'm getting sidetracked here from the scam, but it would depend on the higher the percentage you have of the network space, the relatively more chance you have of winning. 5% chance, 5% of the network space would result into a 1% chance of winning. So actually I would make more like $1 a day for my 142 plots. You know, you really need to have something like 20% of the network space to start winning. You know, a good average percentage of the pool. 20% of the network space. But obviously then you need a higher percentage of the pool. So it'd be at best it would be 1%. A 1 EIB pool would have about roughly a 1% chance of winning, which would translate into my 142 plots earning $1 a day, which is garbage. Garbage, because the drive costs £540, the external drive. This is dollars. You know, 14 terabyte. I could fill up the hard drive by, yeah, be 1.8. So I would make roughly $2 a day, and I've spent £440 on the hard drive times 1.4. So my return on that hard drive, excluding electricity, is 393 days. And you all know it's not going to work that way, because the network space will increase. So my percentage will decrease of the pool. So basically, I would not get more than about $30 back before the network space has expanded so much. And also, these are my existing pools. I would have to obviously start forming new pools unless they do some amendment to their scam. So anyway, so you understand, the ordinary folks on their own have zero chance. With a pool, will earn a tiny percentage of the amount they spent. Like here, I might make back $60 divided by amount I've spent. So I might make 7%, 8% back of what I've spent. So I've pumped money into their Ponzi scheme. Anyway, fools, fellow fools out there, realize this, you're being scammed. There are times when you have to wake up and smell the coffee. And this is that time. I'm telling you, we've been scammed. Now you can choose to ignore me and continue wasting your time and resources buying hard drives and whatnot. You have been scammed. I fell for it a while because I didn't know much about it, and then when I investigate, I thought this is not going to work, the network space. But it's even worse than that. So stop farming CHIA. No, I've stopped farming plots. If you check out my previous video, that it's only up 2 plots. And I did them as a test. Just 2 test plots. I've not been farming since 14th of May, when the estimated time to win was 3 months. Now it's 8. So stop farming CHIA. Listen to someone who's been trading and investing for over 35 years. Since before the great crash of 87. In fact, I traded the great crash, but that's a separate video. You can check it out here. I traded and beat the great crash of 1987. There's not many people out there who have. There's probably none living. Because it was 35 odd years ago. Over 30, was it 36? I can't remember. A long time ago. Now I'm telling you, it's a scam. CHIA's a scam. You're not going to make any money on your own, or neither with a pool. You got no chance. Sorry folks. You got no chance. Because the new pools won't be able to catch up with the network space. The ever expanding network keeps going up. They're never going to catch up. Not in any meaningful way. It's a scam. I'm probably going to delete my CHIA plots. Yeah, these 142. Listen to me. You're not going to make anything from this scam. You're not going to make anything. It only benefits the giant pools in China and those who instigated the scam with their 21 million of pre-farmed chia. 21 million. That's got a value of $17 billion right now. Listen, the current chia price of $800 is fake. It's fake. It doesn't take account of 21 million pre-farmed chia that CHIA INC's holding. Get out now. If you've got chia coins, sell them and get out. If you're lucky and you've got some chia, sell now, get out now, because this represents 1 million. Is it 1 million? What did I do? Not even 1 million. Oh, it's 1.1 million. Yeah. So this represents 1.1 million. This price represents 1.1 million, which is a function of this network space. Yeah? So imagine what 21 million is a function of. It's not a function of this. You have to divide this by, well, 21. So it's not even 1/10. It's about $40. The chia price based on current network space is about $40. So you want to be scammed even more. If you got lucky, you obviously it's a bit random. There will be some with some coins out there. If you got lucky, get out now. I'm telling you, it's an all out and out scam. They're not going to sell the 21 chia coins until after the IPO. So I've got time. But more and more people who realize it's a scam, they're going to get out early because they got 21 million and they're trying to bank on an IPO. I'm guessing it based on these numbers. It's going to be around $300 billion, which is huge because the Coinbase was 80 billion, and at least they're not a scam. They provide a service, an exchange, a wallet service. Whereas CHIA is just the ink. It's just based on the value of the 21 million pre-farmed garbage. 300 billion. This could turn out to be the biggest scam in history. I'm telling you, folks. This could make it into the investigation. We got a 60 Minutes in Panorama in the UK investigating the $300 billion CHIA scam. It's coming, and you're hearing it here first. Maybe, I don't think will institutional investors be stupid enough to pump it up to 300 billion? I don't think so. Maybe it's difficult to put a price on it at this early in the range. It's got the potential to be 300 billion, but it'll probably be less, probably 100 billion. So let's do $100 billion. I'll make it as 100. I'll put the title of this video as $100 billion scam. So I can't imagine institutional investors are going to be so stupid that they're going to put a 300 billion price tag on it. But it is going to be in the billions. You know, the market price tends to be many multiples of the underlying assets. At a minimum, it's times 5. So a minimum will be 84 billion. And it can go up to 40 times. Look at Tesla. That is another blooming... I'm not saying Tesla the company is a scam, but what's happened in the marketplace is ridiculous. Tesla at its peak was priced at 1,000 times earnings. As a rough guide, I consider a stock that's trading over 60 times as expensive. So you can imagine when a stock is trading 1,000 times. This is why I've shorted Tesla. I've shorted Tesla because it's floating on thin air. The price valuation is on. I'm still short. Yeah, I don't normally discuss my short positions, but I'm short Tesla because it's not a scam, but the valuation is not realistic. It should be probably 1/10. It peaked around $900. Now I think it's around 625 when I last looked. Something like 600. It probably go to under $200. Say 150 times earnings. That should be where it should be trading for a high risk, high growth stock, but not 1,000 times earnings. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to probably delete my CHIA Yeah, I'm going to delete them because I'm not going to make nothing. Just well, I've got space on the hard drive. That's all up. Yeah, this is the hard drive. So I'll use it for YouTube videos. What's the space? This is the 28 terabyte external. About 6 terabytes, 5.5 terabytes free, 20 terabytes taken up. 14 terabytes of that is from CHIA. So I do have space. So as the space runs down, I'm going to delete the CHIA blocks, the 14 terabytes. Well, there's the CHIA farm. Last change was 19th of May when I did a test. 14th of May was when I stopped participating as being a victim in this scam. So yeah, I'm going to delete him. Anyway, listen to me. You're not going to make anything from this scam. That only benefits the pools and insiders and the 21 pre-farmed. There is 21 million of supply, unfarmed CHIA overhanging the market. Many times the 1 million of CHIA coins farmed today. That is the whole point of the CHIA. Get fools like you to spend money on buying hard drives, farming CHIA, and create network space. Yeah, create the network space for the scammers to unload 21 million. Obviously their plan is to IPO. You're fools, stop farming CHIA, the price will crash, and you don't know what the other scam they will be inflict on CHIA farmers later on. You know, this could be the tip of the iceberg. They're going to milk you like stupid cows. You're going to be milked for every penny you've got. They're going to make you buy hardware by giving you a little odd coin here and there that will never... You'll win the odd coin, obviously. That's to keep you coming back. You know, keep you... The 7% I estimated. The CHIA pools will only return 7% of what you invest. So you have been scammed, and you have now been warned, so you got no excuse to continue getting scammed. Realize this, the founders of the 21 million of free CHIA, that they have not farmed. Suckers, you have all been scammed. If you have bought hardware, this is my best advice. If you bought any hardware for CHIA farming, you know, external hard drives that you don't need for something else that you can't repurpose, then send them back ASP, get a full refund. Do not buy any equipment to mine CHIA. Listen to me. I'm saving you from wasting thousands of dollars on this scam. Do not. Stop. You got opportunity now to stop getting scammed. You can't say you weren't warned. I've told you what's going to happen. They're going to IPO. You're going to have 100 billion to 300 billion valuation. That's how they're going to capitalize on their scam without selling any CHIA coins. You know, they'll offload the shares. They'll bank billions. And then they'll have a company called CHIA INC with 21 million of CHIA that they'll slowly offload onto you fools as the network space expands. That is the whole plan of this scam. Get this up, get an IPO, bank billions during the IPO. They're going to bank it, yeah, without selling any CHIA coins. And then the company will offload CHIA, which will depress this price. You know, it's not going to go higher. It's going to go lower. It's got the potential to go to $40. It's currently $800. So even if you have CHIA, if you got lucky, you won CHIA, or you farmed before mid-April, and you were clever, and you're not being clever by holding on now. Sell it now, sell it immediately for whatever you can get. It's never going to go back up to that price. No. And you don't know what other scam CHIA INC is going to inflict on because they control the levers of the blockchain. They control it, what happens in the future. Like the pools, the dynamics of the pools. It's all geared towards how to maximize the network space so they can get the scam to complete the scam. You've been scammed. There'll be investigations in years to come. Basically, the investigation will reveal what I'm telling you now in this video. Years from now, they'll say, oh, this was how the scam played out, and these were the people involved, and this is how it worked out. It was all for the IPO, so they could bank billions. Yeah, I'm telling you this before the fact, before the likes of 60 Minutes do it. It's a scam. I've got 35 years experience. I can smell it. No, even then it took me a week. And I would have done this video earlier, but you know, I've got a better thing to do. I've got markets to trade. I've got stocks to invest in. There's a stock market correction. The Bitcoin crypto bubbles burst that I've been warning off for 3 months, since probably late February, that the cryptos are going to crash. Do not hold any crypto. Sell it. Go watch my videos. I've been saying it. The cryptos are going to crash. Mine cryptos. Sell all your cryptos. Do not hold any. They're going to crash. They're going to enter a bear market. You have plenty of time to buy, because the bear market is going to last a year. In fact, I'm going to upload a video, a Bitcoin video on my price targets for Bitcoin. Yeah? So watch that video as well. Anyway, CHIA is a scam. You've been warned. You got no excuse. If you watch this video, it's clear. It's crystal clear, isn't it? It's not like I'm mincing my words. I'm not mincing my words. I'm telling you out and out, straight. You're being scammed. If you've got lucky with crypto, sell them. If you've got lucky with CHIA, sell them. Do not hold. And the nature of the scam is the IPO. That's how they're going to pocket the billions without selling a single CHIA coin. But then CHIA Incorporated will be forced to sell CHIA, or it'll have some other method to extract income from this network space, from all these people with hard drives with plots on them. They'll be vested. What it is, you become vested interest. Like I'm a vested interest with 140. You know, at least I'm not stupid enough to keep farming, but I've not deleted them yet because I'm a vested interest. That's how they're going to milk the vested interest. If you got say 100 terabytes, look how much you've invested, probably £2,000. Your vested interest. They're going to milk that fact that you're a vested interest. So there will be other mechanisms to this scam to come in the future that they'll be relayed when CHIA Inc. goes IPO. They'll have their revenue generating scam methods. Yeah? Do not get suckered anymore. Stop farming. I did. I'm not saying that I'm not doing anything. I stopped on the 14th of May. Just did a couple of two test plots since. I was testing some out. Look, it's now 8 months. When I stopped, it was 3 months. This is the nature of the scam. You know, in another 2 weeks, this will be a year. Another 2 weeks after that, it'll be 2 years. Another 2 weeks after that, it'll be 3 years. That's the nature of the scam. Look, he's just jumped again. There's more suckers piling onto the network. Anyway, I'm stopping this video now. I'm just going to keep rambling on. You got the message. You've got it. For my latest in-depth analysis that concludes in buying levels for AI tech stocks, buying levels and ratings, valuations and trend analysis into the market correction that was first made available to patrons who support my work. Extensive work including a look at Tesla, the Cathy Wood ARK funds crash that I've been warning against investing in due to the high risk nature of a portfolio. And then there's a whole litany of stock analysis, individual stocks covered in my portfolio, from Google at the top right down to Intel and number 12, with the buying levels for all of the stocks updated of where you can achieve discounts on the current price, probable discounts, or where stocks could trade down to during the correction, as well as updating on the current state of the GPU mining free money courtesy of the Ethereum mania. And quick look at CHIA. If you want to crypto mine on your hard drives, this is crypto mania is getting insane. Anyway, all of this was first made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. And my analysis of scheduled analysis includes more high risk tech stocks that should be coming in about a week's time. I basically condensing down roughly 300 stocks I've been looking at over the past couple of months into a dozen that I would personally invest in for the long run. And a Bitcoin trend forecast update, a look at UK house prices, and a piece that I've been working on for quite a while on how to get rich that is approximately 70% complete. Then further schedule is on the US dollar and British pound and gold and silver, which I've still to begin. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. And do remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for over 6 months, more like a year now. That's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. You know, I bought a Corcher K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is, was it $565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron. Crypto mania, forget Dogecoin. Today I'm going to be mining budgie coin. What you need is a budgie. Just need one budgie to start crypto mining with budgie coin. Ooh, that's an angry bird. Eh? You're angry today, Mr. Green. So this is how you mine budgie coin. Get rich, get Dogecoin. Right, we need to grab that bougie. Yeah, it's a bougie coin, not budgie coin. Bougie. Come here, bougie. I need you. Hey, what are you trying to bite me for? We need a bougie. Take my bougie coin. There you go. Got a couple of bougies. Which one's more profitable? Green bougie or the blue bougie? I'm not sure at the moment. I have to check the exchange rate. Definitely the green bougie is more noisy, more aggressive. It's more aggressive to mine with the green bougie. Okay, so let's start mining with the blue bougie, the bougie coin. The blue bougie coin. Once you get one bougie, the others will come.